What's going on, guys? Dyslexic Doodlebob here once again. I know it's been a while since me and Dyslexic Doodlebob here have really decided to make a video, and today we're going to be coming at you with a brand new story time fresh off the boat. And today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time me and my friends decided to run from security, and it's a pretty fun experience, so be sure to buckle your seatbelt, get ready, grab some popcorn, punch your grandma, whatever it is you got to do to be ready for a story time, alright? I'm not going to judge, do whatever you need to do. It's no pressure. A little disclaimer, I don't recommend doing anything I do in this video, okay? If you are a younger person, don't do this. I'm not saying you should. In fact, you shouldn't do any of this that I'm about to talk about. So this story takes place when I was a young 15, okay? Before I could drive, me and my friends would skate everywhere, and we were some hooligans, alright? We would generally get up to mischief, and this is one of those times where we were getting up to mischief. You see, the town that I live in, our city hall has a pretty famous skate spot by it. It's a gap that's pretty gnarly, and around it are a bunch of stairs. Overall, our city center is just a great place to skate, have a good time, throw yourself down some stairs, get hurt, all that good stuff. However, the city was very serious about their security, alright? No one was allowed to have fun on city grounds, no skateboarding at all, and they had these security guards that would go around on segways, kind of like Paul Blart, and just try to kick you out. So me and about 6 of my friends decided that we're gonna go down there and just skate around, hit some stair sets, all that good stuff. So we fly on down there. It's about a 30-minute ride, so it's enough for us to not want to have to leave once we get there. And we get there, and almost immediately, as soon as we start riding these stairs, one of these Paul Blart mall cops pulls up on their Segway and goes, "Hey, you guys need to leave, you can't skate here." And we're pretty respectful, we're like, all right, man, no big deal. But as we're leaving, he decides to go, "Yeah, all you hooligans think you're up to no good, you're not going anywhere with your life." And we're like, excuse me, you old man? Like, first of all, I'm not the one wearing a bike helmet rolling around on my Segway, okay? Second of all, we were leaving, bro. Like, I understand some skaters might give you a hard time, be a little bit rude, but me and my friends seriously were like, yeah, for sure, we know you're just doing your job, packed up our stuff, and we're leaving. So for you to come at us and say we're not going anywhere with our lives, like, just kind of rubbed us the wrong way. So I turn around and I go, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "Yeah, you guys skaters are all the same. You guys are all just delinquents. You guys are gonna all end up in prison, blah, 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 blah." And I just look at him and I go, "Bro, I don't know who pissed in your cornflakes, but we're leaving. Like, you don't need to be mean, bro. We're leaving." And he's like, "No, all of you guys are the same. Da-da-da-da-da. If you need me to, I can call the cops right now." And I'm like, "Call them. We haven't done anything. We're leaving, bro." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna go get my superior. You guys are I'm gonna get your addresses. We're gonna make sure your parents have to come get your skateboards." And he goes to grab one of my friend's skateboards. And like I said, at this point, we have done nothing wrong. So my friend pulls his board back and he goes, "Give me the board now." And my friend's like, "No, I'm not giving you the skateboard. It's just not going to happen." And so he grabs his little radio, trying to look all intimidating. He goes, "I'm going to need some backup over at the stair set 4, okay? We got some skaters over here causing me a rough time." And at this point, we're like, all right, great, bro. Lord Farquaad and the army of Segways are going to come over and start giving us a hard time. So we're getting ready to pack up and leave. And he just keeps piping his mouth about how we're all delinquents. And keep in mind, like, yeah, I wasn't the best kid ever, but we didn't do anything. We didn't swear at him. We didn't tell him that he was, like, annoying. We knew as soon as they pulled up that we were going to get kicked out, 100%. We knew it. We didn't fight with them. We weren't going to do anything. But now he just kind of insulted us, so now we're getting defensive. So, like, 5 minutes later, here comes Polly Pocket and the Segway crew rolling up on us like they're actually going to do anything. Like, listen, you're not real cops, you're mall cops hired by the city, all right? Like, most of the times I'm respectful, but at this point I'm getting annoyed. Like, you had to call over backup to the kids that were like, "Hey, we're gonna leave, no big deal." Whatever, man. Call over your friends, flex the little power you have, all right? Whatever, man. Like, I'm pretty sure a 7-Eleven manager actually has more authority over me than you do, but whatever. So they pull up and they all start doing the same shtick. "Oh, we could get you cited for trespassing, da-da-da-da-da." And if you really think that we are delinquents, you think challenging like 8 15-year-old kids that you think are delinquents with a trespassing charge is really going to get us to leave? Like, bro, old people can cite me for trespassing if I'm on their lawn. That's the biggest threat you got? Trespassing? Come on, lady. But whatever. I don't want to get cited for trespassing. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm doing my best to just keep my mouth shut. I'm like, "Hey, it's not that big of a deal. We were leaving. Like, just let us leave." And they're like, "No, you guys could have left by now." I'm like, "Well, you called for backup, bro. Like, am I supposed to just walk away while you're calling your Segway buddies so you can't flex your newest model? Come on." And I guess at this point I pissed off Deborah because Polly Pocket in the corner gets up and starts walking over to me. And I don't know why my friend Daniel decided to do this, but he runs over to the Segway, hops on, and just starts driving it around. And they're all barking orders. "Get off the Segway, sir! Sir, I'm gonna need you to dismount the Segway immediately. This is violating safety protocols." Bro, what type of safety protocol do I need to drive a Segway, alright? Come on. And once again, I don't advise doing this. My friend shouldn't have taken the Segway, but it was pretty funny. Because now there's one lady running around on foot with her security guard uniform on, 2 other security guards on their Segways chasing him around. It's like a low-speed chase, all right? It's like a 3-mile-per-hour zone. Kids probably could have been playing basketball and not even noticed what was going on, but they're zipping and zooming all over the place. They're trying to chase him down on the Segway, and like I said, there's stair sets, so my friend revs back, gets a little bit of speed, and goes down the stairs, hits the bottom, the Segway tilts a little bit too forward, and he comes flying over the handlebars onto the ground, right? And at this point, they're like, that's destruction of city property, you are all being cited for vandalism, and we're like, oh my god, Daniel, why did you do this? So I throw Daniel his skateboard, and I go, guys, we gotta go now. Like, this is no joke. All right, at first it was funny, the cops would have pulled up and been like, no big deal, but now the cops are actually gonna be mad, because we did just kind of steal their Segway and drive it down the stairs. Or we didn't, but like we did, our collective did. So we start booking it down the street, and the last thing I hear is, call the police, they're going southbound on blah, blah, blah. Like, all right, mall cop buddy, I'm sure the police are gonna get a call. Yes, 3 15-year-olds overpowered our Segway forces, we couldn't handle it. Like, come on, bro, you really think the cops are gonna buy that story? 3 grown adults really couldn't keep a 15-year-old off their Segway? Whatever. We didn't really do anything. Yes, it was wrong, but at the same time, like, this all could have been easily avoided. On both sides, on both sides. So we're booking it down the street, and of course, a few minutes later, a cop car pulls up, the siren's blaring, and it goes, were you the kids at the city? And, you know, we could have lied, but I guess we decided to be good Samaritans, because we go, yeah, we were. And he goes, is it true that you guys stole and destroyed a Segway? And we're like, no. He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, well, he drove it, and he went down the stairs, but it didn't break. Like, we're pretty sure it's fine. And he goes, oh, okay, well, they're claiming that you broke it, so which one of you did it? And none of us snitched, because, you know, snitches get stitches. None of us were going to snitch out our man, Daniel. We all kept our mouth shut, but he stepped forward himself. He goes, it was me. And he goes, well, I'm going to have to take you to the city. He goes, do you have to handcuff me? He's like, no, just get in the car. We'll go back. And he goes, the rest of you have to stay away from the city. Like, don't come down. You're just going to cause more problems. Don't come down here. Everything's going to be handled. I promise. You'll see your friend in like 20 minutes, whatever. So Daniel really took one for the team, guys. You know, instead of snitching or lying and making us all get taken back to the city, he told on himself. What a hero. None of us were going to snitch too, bro. Like, if one of us went down, we were all going down, all right? Snitches get stitches. That's the motto. That's the code. You don't snitch out on your homies. Especially when it's a mall cop who's mad at you for stealing their Segway, all right? Because that's comedic gold, all right? Daniel, if you're watching this, thank you for the views, bro. This thing's gonna bang, and I know it. So about 15 minutes later, we were waiting there. Here comes back the cop car. Daniel helps out, and he has a huge smile on his face. The cop goes, guys, stay away from the city. I don't want to hear a call about you again. You're very lucky your friend didn't get any serious charges. Blah, 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 and he drives away. And I'm like, all right, Daniel, what happened? Because you have a smile on your face that makes me think something hysterical happens. And the next thing that was said is still one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. So he's already audibly laughing before he tells the story, and that's how you know something's gonna be good, all right? When your friend's laughing before the details start pouring out, you already know something gold happened, right? And he's just beaming, and he goes, all right, so when we got back, the cops, or the mall cops, I guess, were like, hey, this is the kid that broke the Segway. He stole it. We have footage of it. And so they go inside, and they're pulling up the security footage, and the cop asked the mall cops to please step out so we can observe it alone with Daniel, and they can discuss the details of what happened. And the mall cops are like, yes, absolutely. So he leaves, and they start playing it, and all he sees is all of us standing there, like, just kind of talking to the security guards, doing whatever. He sees the ladies step off, and he sees Daniel jump on the Segway and start driving around with all of them chasing him for like a solid minute and a half. And the cop is laughing the entire time, like laughing, trying to hold it in so they don't hear him on the other side of the door. Because imagine this scene, all right? There's a 15-year-old, 5 other 15-year-olds running around with 3 mall cops on Segways trying to chase him down, and they can't because they just can't keep up with the Segway. And then at the very end, he drives it down the stairs, jumps off, and we just all book it. And he looks at my friend and he goes, did you mean to break the Segway? He goes, no, no, no. And he goes, all right, it's not broken. It still works. So I think I'm going to let you off free here, but you can never come back to the city. Like, if I get another call about you guys skateboarding down around here, I'm going to have to do something. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I know these mall cops can be a little bit ridiculous. If I ever see you guys back here, I swear I will take every one of you home to your parents in handcuffs. I'm not playing games. Do you understand me? And he goes, yes. And he goes, nah, you're a ballsy kid. I would have never thought about stealing the Segway. And just kind of like patted Daniel on the back and then goes, all right, well, let's get you back to your friends since this issue is settled. So whatever, Daniel's laughing. We're laughing because this is a great situation. And he actually ended up remembering the officer's name. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get him in trouble because I'm pretty sure you could get in trouble for that. He kind of let us get away with some pretty bad stuff. But anytime we would get kicked out of skate spots and stuff, he was always the cop that would end up coming most of the time. Sometimes we had to deal with mean cops. Most of the time we didn't. And he was always super duper chill about it. I guess he used to skate when he was a teenager, so he was always really nice and like understood that we weren't really trying to get into trouble. We were just trying to do what we had to do, and we weren't trying to be disrespectful. So he was always a really, really nice guy throughout high school. And he actually pulled me over a few weeks ago and asked what I was up to and like what was going on. And that was pretty neat. So, yeah, moral of the story, guys, don't steal security guard segways. I don't recommend it. It's not a 10 out of 10 time. I would not do it personally. But if you are going to do it, make sure you get a cool cop that'll kind of let you get away with it, because it'll make a pretty good story on YouTube one day. On that note, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of the video. Yeah, Daniel, if you're watching this, hit me up, bro. Let's go get Sonic or something. I'll buy it. It's on me. And have an amazing day. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time with another video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.